right, folks, my first guest was the WWF's first female Intercontinental Champion, and she's become one of its biggest stars. She also posed for Playboy magazine, and she's written a book about her life called Chyna, If They Only Knew. Please welcome the one and only Chyna.
You guys are nicer to me. That was a tough audience for Groucho back there.
What are you talking about? Groucho killed. What happens is backstage, the walls are so thick, you can't hear how much laugh that got.
I see. Okay.
It can't penetrate. But out here, people were kind of going crazy, and we had to calm them down. But they're calm now. Boy, are they calm. So, thanks a lot for coming on the show.
Well, thank you.
Great to have you here. And first thing I got to mention right away is we're looking at this footage of you doing these amazing acrobatics in the ring, and you're wearing this very skimpy costume, and you just have to wonder, I mean, you have a really impressive physique, but things have got to shift, things have got to move. Is there ever a problem, you know? I mean, I would just think that would be a problem, no?
I think it's becoming a pay-per-view event, that every time I do a pay-per-view, I end up losing my top or my pants or...
And that's just accidental.
That's what you pay the big bucks for.
That's right. Put an extra $50 to HBO or whatever, and something else will happen. But what are we talking about here? I mean, is this something where you need? I mean, what can you do about that? First of all, has it ever happened where you're just starting to lose a major piece of clothing at a crucial moment in a match?
Well, like last year, for example, I had this beautiful costume made. I had these pants and a little halter top, and the seamstress put on something like 10,000 Swarovski crystals, and I was decked out to the nines thinking that I was going to go out there and be this glittering disco ball. And as soon as I stepped into the ring, my zipper busted before I'd even started to do the match. So I had to flip around, and every time I'd bend over, my pants were nearly halfway falling off. And the guys were so funny because they were trying to grab my pants and hold them up as I moved around
the other wrestlers.
Yeah.
The other wrestlers are wrestling you, but at the same time trying to hold your pants on.
My pants, yeah. So they would.
How do you look ferocious in that moment? I'm going to get you, Chyna. I mean, what are they doing? It's just so weird. That's such a weird idea.
They tried to pin me in the middle of the ring, and I'd go, zip up my zipper. See if my zipper's done.
Right. So
it's that little inside ring information that you don't see.
Right. And it's amazing because it is a real fight, so I'm surprised that would happen. That's just called good sportsmanship.
It was a real fight with my zipper.
You are famous in the ring, best known probably. Your best move is the low blow. Fair to say? Tell us a little bit about the low blow.
Well, it's basically a kick in the nuts.
I think.
Oh, come on.
Yeah. Well, it's probably
the guys are like, ah.
Yeah. Women probably really like that move, and guys just lose their sense of humor about it.
Yes, they do.
Where'd you pick up that move? Is it just, is it just something that you diagrammed out first, or is it just came naturally? Just kick a guy in that very peculiar area.
Well, have you ever experienced that?
What, a low blow?
Yeah.
Yes, I have, yeah.
Well,
I'm not afraid to use it myself if I'm in trouble.
Be afraid, Conan.
Yeah.
Be very afraid.
I fight like a girl in 6th grade. I'm like, I kick out a lot.
Well, see, I was going to ask you to volunteer, but...
What, you're going to demonstrate it right here on me? No, I don't know who wants to see now. No, we know what it is.
The thing is that, do you notice that a second ago they were looking at us like this, and now I say I'll do it to you, and they're all like...
Whenever a guest mentions the idea of hurting Conan, people just come to life. They just love it.
In 4.5 years, I've never killed any guy.
There's an art to kicking someone in the crotch.
There
Truly
is.
An art to anything. Now, the Playboy magazine, was that a strange? That was a new experience for you. You're posing nude. I've yet to pose nude. The money is not high enough yet. We're at $40. Was that a weird experience for you to pose nude?
You know, it was weird. I thought it turned out to be the most beautiful thing. It's this glamorous, pictorial, and you have blue smoky lighting and fans in your hair, and you know, while you're doing it, it's like you're basically on all fours with somebody trying to light up the crevice of your behind. So it's
the crevice of your behind. What a poetic way to the crevice of the behind.
Yeah,
the sun setting low. What? Yeah, I would think that, you know.
Experience, yes.
I saw you at the Emmys. Was it last year or the year before? You really stood out because you wore pretty much you wore like a wrestling outfit, and you were at the Emmys, which was really cool, I thought, because most people are wearing like a tuxedo or a dress or something.
I was voted worst dressed of the whole, you know, when they come out in the tabloids and you have all of your clothes evaluated and everything, and I got worst dressed, but I tell you, well, see, you still remember that dress.
Yeah,
I didn't mean
you
to,
stood out, yeah.
Dress. But,
I liked it just fine.
Well, I was waiting in line to talk to Joan Rivers or Melissa Rivers. Matthew Broderick and his wife, Sarah Jessica Parker, were in front of me, and Matthew, who just basically, like, came up to here on me, stepped backwards.
How tragic for him. Yeah.
Stepped backwards and stepped on my foot, so I just decided to have a little fun, and when he turned around, he went like that, and I said, "You stepped on my foot." And he said, "I'm sorry." And I said, "Well, don't do it again." And I was
threatening Matthew Broderick at the Emmys?
Having fun, and the poor guy, I figured he would go, "She's really funny," and walk off, but he was scared to death, and they went off,
I
never saw him again.
Chyna, I think when you start threatening people, I'm like, do you ever have luck with this joke? Hey, I'm going to kill you. You kill me, Chyna. Well, Chyna, If They Only Knew, is available, this book, The Ninth Wonder of the World, Chyna. And your exercise tape, Chyna Fitness, is available right now.
Are you going to try this? Are you a workout fanatic at all?
Yes. I'll be using that tonight and then tomorrow early and every day. I don't know. I don't use the videotapes that often. I use videotapes, but not those ones. No, you didn't. You took me wrong. Herbie and the Love Bug is on video. The Apple Dumpling Gang is on video. Filthy Minds.
I don't know what to say to that.
No, you shouldn't.
I'm expecting Groucho to...
No, don't worry. He crawled away. Chyna, thank you very much for being here. Oh, and also, we got a special treat. Hold on one sec. Ladies and gentlemen, before we go, I have to mention, you know, I mentioned earlier where there are these different sweep stunts that people are doing. We're going to do one tonight. This is exciting. When we come back, you have to stick around. Chyna is going to marry, right here on the show, her longtime boyfriend. This is going to be very exciting. This is really happening, so tune in after the break. We'll be right back. We'll see you in a second. This is